Sorry?
I'm at it. I don't see anything. There's no video on it.
No, not on Spreaker.com. There's no video. It's just it shows the waveform of our
Yes.
conversation. It's a really nice page. I've never looked at it while I was on the air. Very cool. So people call in. You're listening. Fucking do it up. It is not only Super Bowl day
Hmm.
in the world. It is also Groundhog Day.
Oh, it's
Uh,
3 days today. Three good
Hence,
things.
it's a bunch of days today. But Groundhog Day, we have 5 official groundhogs in Canada, and they have a combined accuracy rate of 35%.
Pathetic.
Not they the groundhogs are not historically a good judge of when spring is coming.
PETA, by the way, has spoken up and they want to, they think that we should stop using groundhogs and use robots instead.
I heard that, and I think PETA should I think we should club them instead of baby seals this year. What the fuck? Do you know how well those
I think we
fucking
should club. I think we should club PETA with a baby seal.
Yes, we should all go grab a baby seal and hit PETA members with it. What the fuck? Do you know how well those fucking groundhogs are treated?
They're virtual royalty.
They are. They get treated like better than show dogs. Fuck. And then they have to go in a fake hole that's not a hole and pretend to come out. Like they're not. Those animals are in no way abused.
No.
I'm so sick of PETA. PETA's become like the new Greenpeace, where they just gotta fucking be everywhere. All that, like, go fuck yourself. You have a cause, and I don't even think it's a particularly bad cause. I could get on board, but you gotta back off with the stupid shit.
Oh, fully. They've made themselves look and sound just fucking stupid,
Yeah.
and I don't agree with them at all.
No.
Fuck you, you dirty pieces of shit.
Greenpeace did the same thing, in my opinion, when they just went too far with stupid crap. Yeah, so the groundhog, they couldn't agree today. The one in Halifax saw its shadow. The one in Ottawa didn't. The one in Saskatchewan, I don't know. I don't think he showed up for work. I've never really paid attention to the groundhog, really.
No.
The Bill Murray commercial was pretty fucking cool, though. The Jeep commercial during the Super Bowl.
Fuck, I didn't.
Oh, it was he redid Groundhog Day, but he's like 30 years older now, right? He wakes up in the bed the same way he did in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, and reenacts that whole thing, like the whole opening sequence where it's like, it's me, Ned Ryerson.
oh, that's so funny.
It was really funny. It's like a Jeep commercial.
Genius.
Before I want to get on to, we were just talking about whether groundhogs are abused. I want to talk about abuse for a minute, but I will do that later because it's not just Groundhog Day. It's also Palindrome Day.
That's right.
The first Palindrome Day in 909 years. And that's nifty. I'm a big fan of palindromes. I know that's the nerdiest fucking thing I'll ever say, ever. But I like palindromes, so fuck you guys. I tried to come up with like a funny way to make Eric and Gord into a palindrome. Somehow, like any way I could do that, but you can't. But I would. It would be very cool if like our show title could be a palindrome somehow. So I'm going to work on that for the next year or so. For those of you who don't know, a palindrome is a word forward, spelled forwards and backwards is the same word. Easy example for if you don't know is Bob. Bob is a palindrome.
Yes.
My favorite is Ogopogo.
That makes sense that would be your favorite.
Who is a mythical, according to some people, he's mythical, sea creature right here in Okanagan Lake. He's not mythical. He's fucking fantastic, and I've never seen him, but I know he's there. Palindrome being because if you use O2 as the day, so it's O2, O2, 2020 today. It's like, that's good luck and shit. Everybody's getting married today and stuff.
Be lots of fucking.
And there's going to be a lot of fucking. Well, I don't know. It's so close to Valentine's Day. You don't want to get too carried away with your fucking on the 2nd and have nothing saved up for the 14th.
Well, yeah, but see, this is the thing, though. So geeks and nerds and numbers guys and math guys, they'll be fucking like wild pigs tonight.
Only each other.
Only each other and their palms.
Jocks will be... Kansas City fans will be fucking the girls. Well, palindrome guys are giving themselves
they'll be
prostate
ignoring
exams.
their wives because a bunch of guys in tights won.
That's true. You never know.
Yeah.
I like that in England they call it hand egg. That was cool. Because it's not football.
They call it hand egg.
Palindrome day. That's cool. I like palindromes. I don't know why. I think they're cool. I'm an English nerd, though. I like English language. It's neat to me. One last thing on the calendar. And this one has been very divisive, and I've been following it all day. It is National Hijab Day.
Oh, God. Really?
Now, this has been a controversial thing all day because some people are celebrating the fact that women in North America don't have to wear a hijab anymore. Whereas some women are celebrating the fact that they can wear the hijab if they want to. Very divisive and very interesting how both sides argue and fight all goddamn day instead of recognizing the irony in you women should be coming together and just be celebrating each other's freedom. And if you want to wear a hijab because you're more comfortable that way, then do it, and do it proudly. And if you don't want to wear one because to you it's a symbol of oppression from where you came from, then don't wear it. And fucking do some Vidal Sassoon or whatever you do to your hair and fucking let your freak flag fly. But you shouldn't be arguing. You should be celebrating the fact that you can even have that choice instead of fucking arguing. Like, so some women don't see it as a sign of oppression. Some women just, it's what they do. And you can't be fucking calling them names on fucking Twitter and calling them out for that shit because they're here voicing their opinion. That's the whole point of our culture, is we get to voice our opinion on anything all the time. We get to wear whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. As soon as one of these women stands up and says, I wear this because I want to, and I'm proud of the fact that I have the option if I can or I don't. If I don't want to wear it for a day, I don't have to. You know, I like to wear it because that's how I feel comfortable. I think every woman should be standing up being fucking right, sister.
Right?
That's
but no.
fantastic. But no, they don't.
On the Twitter and the Instagram and all the shit, it's been a real big fight all day. And I don't like it.
My name is Jeff.
Speaking of the Instagram, follow Eric and Gord. At Eric and Gord on the Instagram. Follow us and like us. And that's the cool thing to do these days. So do that too, please. And I will do the same for you. I follow some interesting people on the Instagram. It's very fun. Mm-hmm. And on the Twitter, I have been talking with a fella. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up because it's kind of a long shot at this point. But I have asked, and he has said a very consummate maybe. Which probably means no, but I'm trying to get a very special guest for us. Someone who I'm a big fan of. It probably won't happen. It definitely not happening anytime real soon, but hopefully this year we could have guesting on our show. I'm trying very hard. Mr. Macaulay Culkin.
No way, really?
Really. He's a fellow podcaster. He's got the Bunny Ears podcast. It's very cool. I love Macaulay Culkin. I've loved him for years. He's a funny dude.
I love that movie he did about the rave kids.
Yeah.
Cannot think of the name of it right now, but oh my god, that movie was fucking amazing.
Neither can I. I just read his. He just did a list. His Macaulay Culkin's top 10 favorite Macaulay Culkin movies.
Oh, really?
And that was number 2, I believe, on his list.
Right on.
Number 1 was Home Alone 2 because it bought him a house. I thought that was cool.
That's a good reason.
And number 4 on his list was Uncle Buck, and it was because John Candy wanted to make the kids happy, so he actually made the giant fucking pancakes.
Oh, did he really?
He really did for the kids.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's pretty cool. It was just his way of making the kids happy, because that's the kind of guy John Candy was, right?
Yeah.
He's like, he knows movie sets suck. He's like, I'm gonna cheer up these kids. So there was like the big prop pancake, but he fucking snuck around and made the real one. So that's just a cool story. But I am going out on a limb. I'm trying everything I can, just podcaster to podcaster, get Mr. Macaulay Culkin on. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, you should. He's fucking hilarious all the time. His tweets are just genuinely brilliant. So that'd be very cool if that happened.
See, that's one thing. I'm just the one thing I'm worried about us becoming super big on this is I for some reason I am just dead against Twitter. I refuse to get it. I refuse to open up an account. I refuse to do it. I don't know why.
Twitter is just slightly. It's more palatable than Reddit, but it's like Reddit. It just doesn't have.
Basically, it's your Facebook status.
Yeah, but it's also much more pithy, and a lot more people. Well, I don't get the negative comments because I'm awesome and my Facebook status rocks all the time. A lot of people get shit on Facebook. I get shit on Twitter all day long. Twitter is just a place where you go to say stupid shit, and then a bunch of other people say stupid shit about your stupid shit. Celebrities, like famous people who they contradict themselves wildly on Twitter. Like you will hear someone say something on the news, and then 5 minutes later they'll tweet something that's the total opposite of what they said. And you're just like, you're stupid. It's also a good place for like good information occasionally. Like if you need quick information, like shit goes on Twitter. People like go on Twitter and like, I'm calling 911. Stay tuned and see what happens. Like they do that before they call 911. Like don't do that. Call 911, then go on your fucking Twitter.
I love the things. I think it's Twitter that they do this with is when people are like out in public and they catch like a couple breaking up or something at like the next table, and then they live stream the what's going on, the whole conversation. Oh my fucking god! When those things appear, I live for that. But again, I won't get Twitter just to see that. I'll catch that when it comes on everything else.
I would say I have found no benefit as a podcaster. Really, very little ROI on the Twitter account. I'm kind of hooked, so I like to be on it. But we're not getting anything out of it. Instagram, far more engaging. But you can follow us on Twitter at Eric_Gord. I post there a lot. I don't care. I don't like it. But I do. There are some people I like. I've got the things anti-vaxxers say Twitter feed that's very fun. I have a Twitter feed that is tracks all the false things that Donald Trump says, and I get a weekly update of everything Donald Trump has said that week that's not true.
That's gotta be a very busy one.
4% of what that man says is true, according to political tracking sources. Something I wanted to say about the abuse, because I love that this is going Eric and Gord's way, and I was hesitant to speak out about this, but I did last year, and I've been very vocal about it, and I guess I gotta have balls and stick to my convictions, because I have been very halfway against the whole Me Too movement and what it's doing to our